The magnitude of Mexican migration into the United States has increased steadily over the past 30 years. The similatory experiences and driving forces behind this wave of immigration have generated a large body of scholarship in the family and migration literatures. The impact of this migration directly affects our school systems. It is important that we clearly analyze the Mexican school system at a macro and micro level to assist our students in being successful. We must understand the differences and similarities of the school cultures in each country to better assist our students in the transition. An effort must be made to make all students prepared for a diverse classroom and world. In 2012, the OECD identified 4 primary key findings that affect education in Mexico. Since making pre-primary education compulsory in 2009, Mexico has achieved one of the highest enrollment rates of 4-year-old children among OECD countries, but high student-teacher ratios pose significant challenges for early childhood education and care. Graduation rates at the upper secondary level increased by 14 percentage points between 2000 and 2010, compared with an OECD average increase of 8 percentage points. However, only 47% of students are expected to graduate. The percentage of 15 to 29-year-olds who are neither in education nor employed, NEET, is the 3rd highest in the OECD area, but this proportion was relatively unaffected by the economic crisis. In Mexico, women are 3 times more likely than young men to be NEET, the highest ratio in the OECD area after Turkey. This may reflect the large share of women who are neither in education nor employed because they are raising families. Expenditure on education grew between 2008 and 2009 despite a decrease in GDP. Most spending is allocated to staff compensation. Mexican educators are aware of the challenges they face and are dedicated to improving their educational system to meet their social and economic needs.
Mexico is totally adamant about seeing education as a crucial bridge to solve its social and violence and economic problems.
The Mexican educational system has obvious successes and failures. Enrollments have increased at all levels, and today nearly every child attends primary and lower secondary school. Mexico allocates a significant portion of its national output to education. Compared to the rest of Latin America, Mexico does very well. Mexico has made big strides in gender equity, but Mexico's tertiary enrollments lag the Latin American average and are far behind those of high-income countries such as Finland and the United States. Most students fail to acquire the skills necessary to raise their productivity, improve their earnings, and help the economy grow. Scores on national reading and math exams are low, especially at the secondary level. Mexico has few high-quality universities. Like all educators, Mexican educators are aware of the struggles they face, but are proud and willing to do everything they can to help their students succeed.
Tenemos que participar ya como una congregación y de alguna manera ir esto difundiéndolo para que México pueda salir adelante. México es un país muy rico, es un país donde hay gente inteligente, donde habemos gente que trabajamos, y sí trabajamos, y a mí me honra decirlo, yo trabajo, y trabajo por mí, por México y por los estudiantes y por el compromiso que tenemos. Yo quiero a México y yo quiero que México salga adelante.
El gobierno debería de no depolitizar la educación, debería de apostar a la educación, así como está apostando a la seguridad. Si bien hay proyectos para que se vaya mejorando este sistema, la designación de recursos no es la adecuada, ¿sí? Ni es la prioridad el tema de la educación a nivel nacional.
La escuela tiene una característica especial. Son niños que vienen de familias desintegradas, con problemáticas de violencia intrafamiliar, vienen en situaciones de abandono, donde los padres van a buscar el sustento, pero los niños pasan horas y horas solos.
Mexico has a rich and diverse culture. Their people are dedicated to each other and dedicated to succeeding as a culture. I know that I can assist the students migrating to our country from Mexico by learning about and from my Mexican counterparts. We must all be willing to communicate and collaborate on a global level to ensure student success.